Let's look at character and wisdom, how they go together. Godly wisdom and godly character in the book of Proverbs. The book of Proverbs presents godly wisdom as inseparable from godly character. True wisdom is not merely intellectual knowledge, but a way of life that reflects righteousness, integrity, humility, and the fear of the Lord. This connection is emphasized throughout Proverbs, where wisdom produces character character traits that lead to a life of blessing, honor, and security. Number one, we shared this yesterday. Wisdom begins with the fear of the Lord. The foundation of godly wisdom is the fear of the Lord, which is also a foundation of godly character. A reverence for God leads to moral uprightness and discernment. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Wisdom and character both begin with a proper relationship with God. I want to emphasize that. Godly wisdom begins with a proper relationship with God. Those who fear the Lord avoid evil and pursue righteousness. Number two, wisdom produces righteousness and integrity. Wisdom leads to moral integrity, and those who walk in wisdom live righteously. Proverbs repeatedly contrast the wise who are righteous with the foolish who are wicked. Proverbs 10:9. He who walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his ways crooked will be found out. Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. A person who has godly wisdom will live with integrity, making decisions that align with God's truth. And as a result, they experience security and peace. Number three, wisdom cultivates humility and a teachable spirit. A wise person is humble and open to instruction, while a fool rejects correction. Humility is a key trait of godly character. Proverbs 11:2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with the humble is wisdom. Proverbs 15:33. The fear of the Lord is instruction in wisdom, and humility comes before honor. Humility allows a person to grow in wisdom, receive correction, and avoid destruction. A wise person is willing to learn and adjust their ways to align with God's righteousness. Number four, wisdom leads to honesty and just dealing. A person with godly wisdom is honest in their words and dealings with others. Dishonesty and corruption are characteristics of foolishness. Proverbs 12:22. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight. Proverbs 16:11. A just balance and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his work. Wisdom ensures that a person acts justly, deals fairly in business and relationships, and speaks truthfully. Number five, wisdom produces self-control and disciplined living. A hallmark of godly wisdom is self-control. Wise individuals are not ruled by emotions, but exercise discipline in speech, actions, and desires. Proverbs 14:29. Whosoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts folly. Proverbs 25:28. A man without self-control is like a city broken down into and left without walls. Wisdom enables a person to govern their emotions, especially anger, and to live a disciplined life, avoiding excess and indulgence. Number 6, wisdom guides speech and relationships. A wise person speaks with kindness, truth, and discretion, building others up rather than tearing them down. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 16:23 and 24. The heart of the wise makes his speech judicious and adds persuasiveness to his lips. Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. Wisdom shapes character in such a way that it influences speech, making it a source of blessing rather than harm. Number 7, wisdom produces diligence and hard work. A wise person is diligent and hardworking, while a foolish person is lazy and irresponsible. Proverbs 10:4. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Diligence is a mark of wisdom and godly character. A person who applies wisdom to their work will prosper and have a strong reputation. Number 8, wisdom leads to kindness and compassion. A wise person is not only just, but also compassionate, especially to the poor and needy. Proverbs 14:21. Whosoever despises his neighbor is a sinner, but blessed is he who is generous to the poor. Proverbs 19:17. Whosoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed. Wisdom moves a person to act in love and mercy, reflecting the character of God in their relationships. The book of Proverbs teaches that wisdom is not just about knowledge, but about godly character. Let me say that again. The book of Proverbs teaches that wisdom is not just about knowledge, but about godly character. A wise person is marked by integrity, humility, self-control, honesty, diligence, and compassion. This wisdom originates in the fear of the Lord and manifests in practical righteousness. To walk in godly wisdom is to develop a character that honors God and leads to a life of blessing, peace, and stability. Wisdom and godly character are inseparable. One cannot truly have wisdom without demonstrating it in a life of righteousness. And so there is a connection between righteousness, character, integrity, and wisdom. When you study the book of Proverbs, a lot of the Proverbs deal with moral issues, with godliness, with righteousness, with integrity, with diligence, with self-control. This is a character issue. So if you want to walk in wisdom, you must develop godly character. You cannot separate. You cannot have bad character. You cannot have unrighteous character and expect to walk in God's wisdom. They are joined together. They are inseparable. So any teaching on wisdom has to include righteousness, godliness, character, integrity, humility, self-control, diligence. These are the marks of a person who walks in wisdom. Kindness, compassion. So look at your life. Do you have those characteristics in your life? If you do, chances are you will walk in wisdom. Wisdom leads to prosperity, success, honor, promotion, favor, the blessings of wisdom, wealth, riches, durable riches, all come with wisdom. The blessings of wisdom are amazing. That's why I love teaching on this subject. It is the principal thing, Proverbs 4:7. It is the most important thing, the foundational thing, the thing that you need the most. And in order to grow in wisdom, you need to grow in character. Develop your character. Work on yourself. Make sure that you're not evil, wicked, deceitful. Make sure that you're walking in honesty, integrity, holiness, righteousness in every area of your life. Make sure you're not living in sexual sin. You're not living in wickedness. You're not living in slander. You watch the way you speak. You watch the way you talk. This is a part of wisdom. So when you read the book of Proverbs, which is the book of wisdom, it deals a lot with moral issues because they're tied. They're connected. It's not just about being smart or being intelligent or having knowledge or just making decisions. It is about the way you live. Wisdom is a lifestyle. Okay, wisdom is a lifestyle. It's not just what's up here. It is a way of living. It is a lifestyle. I pray that you walk in the spirit of wisdom, spirit of understanding, spirit of knowledge, that you'll see success, prosperity, abundance, breakthrough. All the blessings of wisdom will come upon you, and that you'll live a happy. The Bible says happy is the man that finds wisdom. It even gives good sleep. It says your sleep will be sweet if you embrace wisdom in the book of Proverbs. So the benefits of wisdom are outstanding: happiness, sweet sleep, favor, honor, promotion, protection, wealth, riches, durable riches, all the blessings of wisdom. So let me say it this way: it pays to live right. It pays to have godly character. It pays to allow God to develop your character, to live a righteous, godly lifestyle, to have no guile, no deception, no deceit in your character. That is the true blessing of the Lord that comes upon you through wisdom.